Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2019, use less plastic. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, less plastic would be it. Make tiny improvements in everything that you do and they'll all add up to a big change. If everyone reduced their plastic consumption by just 1%, there would be 3.5 million tonnes less across the world. Small changes by lots of people equals big change. We're not after perfection, just a bit of effort, some conscious thought about your waste. The 5p plastic bag charge wasn't so hard, was it? That reduced their use by 78% and probably saved a few turtles along the way. So let's build on this. Let's start with your first 1%. Do you buy a bottle of drink every day? Swapping out half of that for a refillable bottle could be your 1% and then some. Once you've mastered that, swap out the second half. Plus it'll probably save you around £300 per year. Use that to buy a soda stream and make your own pop at home. If you're more of a coffee drinker, take your own mug. Your coffee will taste nicer. Reflect on your own habits. Do you love a cocktail after work? Invest in a reusable metal straw. Get rid of the rubbish decorations and garnish with a slice of lime. If you own your own business, replace envelopes with plastic windows for those without. Are you obsessed with ketchup? Buy it in a glass bottle rather than a plastic one. It's a better workout and it's cheaper. If you're holding a party, there are loads of alternatives to balloons. A banana doesn't need a plastic wrapper. Nature's got it covered. A coconut doesn't need a protective sleeve. Nature's got that covered too. An apple doesn't need a polythene tray. Nature's got it covered. And a potato doesn't need a plastic bag as a jacket. Nature's got that covered too. Ready to level up? Plant a veggie patch and grow your own. Get a milkman. It's convenient, it's local, and they reuse their glass bottles. Go to a butcher's and take your own packaging. You're supporting someone local and saving a whole heap of throwaway packaging. Shop locally rather than ordering on the internet. You are not as insignificant as you may think. Ask your shop to stock more plastic-free options. If they don't, refuse your custom. Turn down plastic cutlery and pull a real knife and fork out of your bag. Get a spork, attach it to your wallet. Say no thanks to plastic bags. Continue to use your own. It's not realistic to go 100% plastic free, so don't stress about some items. Just start and see where you get. Buy bigger sized quantities of things like shampoo and conditioner. You'll use it all eventually, it's cheaper and it requires less bottles. Chinese takeaway last night. Pack today's lunch in it. Use it to keep buttons in, screws in, stamps in, anything. Just don't throw things away. Because when it comes to rubbish, there is no away. You'll have a recycling bin at home. It may be blue or brown or pink, but help out your local council by recycling the right stuff. Don't be that idiot that puts plastic in the paper bin. Just start something. Small adjustments, that's all it takes. These small adjustments will accumulate and will affect the planet. Act local and think global. We've done it before and we can do it again. Consider this. Every bit of plastic you have ever touched still exists. It's plastic, not magic, so it doesn't just disappear. So now is the time. Give it a go and see if you can reduce your plastic waste.